Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my Geminis. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I am here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of July. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to do, Gemini, that I did last month, that I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to allow spirit to flow and just see what is the most important thing that the divine wants you to know about July. All right. And being that we have 2 new moons this month, also we have a total solar eclipse. There is a lot of things going on in the cosmos. Also, we know that Mercury goes retrograde this month too. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to start over something major that you're going to be overcoming, or something major that's going to be happening this month, a major obstacle. I really feel like there's a lesson being learned as for each of the 12 zodiac signs, just with everything that's going on a spiritual realm. I wanted to really give you some clarity about it, and also how to overcome whatever this major lesson is that you're going to be learning in the month of July. Let me slide this over, guys. Okay, so after I do that, then we'll get into your regular monthly spiritual guidance, where we'll go over what is crowning you this month, anything that you need to know about love, any information that the divine feels like if you're aware of, it can bring you more fulfillment this month. And then also the words that the divine wants you to keep at the forefront of your mind before you react, to really reflect on, that will help you make the best decision for all parties involved, okay? Meaning for your highest good. So, when I was in your energy, Gemini, okay, I also want to let my love muffins know that this is a general reading. So it may resonate with you and it may not, but don't worry. There are so many sweet souls that are sharing their gifts. You are going to find someone who picks up on your energy, okay? So if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Only take what is for you. Understand, I'm reading for multiple people. Only take what applies to you and what's resonating with your spirit. So one of the things that I'm really getting for you, Gemini, there is a lot of root activity going on for you in the month of July, dealing with your relationships, the way that you're looking at relationships. Also, your finances is what I'm seeing. Like your stability, you're really looking at your root chakra, which is your foundation for life, your foundation for yourself. I really feel like you're looking at that in the month of July. Okay, that's really going to be amplified in all in all areas of your life. Okay, so also, what I want to go ahead and start with before we let spirit flow, I want to look at this obstacle. I want to look at what major thing that you're going to be facing in the month of July. Also, I'm just feeling like a lot of nerves. Maybe you're in new territory. Maybe you're going to a new place, a new way of thinking, and you're just a little bit nervous. You're feeling like kind of out of your comfort zone. I feel like whatever changes that you're making, Gemini, it is better for you, but you're still nervous about these changes, okay? And I feel like just sometimes we're nervous when we're not sure. We find ourselves getting irritable about little things. So just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and look at your obstacles. Okay, your obstacle. So the first thing we have is morality. Okay. I just got very clear. You guys are starting over. Okay. Next, we have nothingness. Okay. We have existence. And then we have change. So what I'm hearing very loud and clearly, Gemini, for you in the month of July, I'm hearing starting over for the better. Even if I feel like you're starting over, but you're getting back to what's important to you. You're getting back to what matters to you. You're getting back to what you define as structure. Okay? Because with morality, it's all about making other people's beliefs, other people's way of seeing things, viewing things, you're making it you've made other people's perspectives and how they live and what they do your own. And I really feel like in the month of July, okay, you are coming out of that. You're starting over with nothingness. And I know sometimes when we're making those tough decisions, can I pick up the card? I know that it's tough, Gemini, because maybe this is a relationship, this is a situation, for a lot of you, it could be even in spirituality. You're just really defining or fine tuning all of these categories for yourself. And this can be intense. And you're literally throwing out the old, or throwing out a way of thinking, people, situations, things, and starting over from ground zero, really connecting back with yourself. But it's like you're starting over, but it's always been you. It's always been in you. Whatever this desire is, whatever way in life that you're walking, it's always been there. But I really feel like you were so caught up in other people's ways and what other people wanted for you, or how you thought you would be perceived, or how you should go about a situation. Because morality is going by other people's opinions in the way that they do things. Okay. So I really feel like in the month of July, like you're stripping it off, no matter how hard it was. You get what I'm saying? You're stripping it away. You're starting from ground zero. Okay. And with existence here, I really feel like you've just been existing. And in the month of July, you're really coming into your own. You're really flowing with this change that's happening in your life. And you're really, opening up, surrendering is what I'm hearing. Really owning your existence, like really, I feel like it's been in you this whole time, Gemini. But I feel like there are some things that you've held back on. Maybe just, for some of you, I really feel like you're working out. Also, you're just in a better vibe. Okay. I don't know something has shifted. And for a lot of you, it's because you're done, living to other people's standards, or letting other people's views and opinions dictate you or define you. And you're really coming into your own. You had to start from, ground zero, nothingness here. There was nothing, you really had to start over. And I feel like, your perspective this month, or for some of you, it was even before July, but I feel like you're switching how instead of looking at the glass half empty, you're looking at it half full. You're working with what you have, and this is bringing some radical change in your life. So I know that it may be a little scary, but I just really feel this is what you need, Gemini. This change that's coming in your life, this new beginning, this new awakening within yourself. I know for some of you, it may be scary. It may be going against everything that you were taught, but you're coming into your own morality. You're fine-tuning and defining a lot of things in your life when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to love, when it comes to your spiritual journey, all of those things. So let's just see what the divine has to say. Okay, what do you have to say to the beautiful Geminis, okay, or the person that is watching this right now about the month of July, or anything important, Spirit, you want them to know? So believe and succeed. I'm really feeling this with your finances, within your love life, within yourself, Gemini. It's a time to believe in yourself. All right. Know that you got this. Know that you can do it. I feel like there's something that you're trying to accomplish that you may be a little scared on. Maybe it's not the norm of what everybody else feels like you should be doing or you should be getting into, but it's all about you choosing to not just exist, but exist, to live, to thrive. I feel like something really makes you happy. Something really brightens you up, but it doesn't fit the norm. So you could be a little nervous about going or, doing this. But I'm hearing very loud and clearly that this is your path. And it's all about what you believe you will succeed. You'll be successful in it. Okay. For some of you, I feel like there's a great move coming up. Physically to another place, another location, your own spot. Also, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you want to move out of state. You want to move to another place. I really feel like this would be beneficial for you, Gemini. Okay. Also, I really feel like we have giving and receiving. And I feel like this is geared towards relationships. Okay. I really feel like, in your relationships in the month of July, you definitely want to make sure that everything is equal, giving and receiving on your end and on your partners or whoever you're dealing with, Gemini. It's very important that you give to the relationships of people in the situations that are giving to you. Or even if you're giving, make sure that, if they're giving, make sure that you're open to receive and you're giving back. Keep an equal flow. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's get some more clarity on giving and receiving, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Simply love. Yeah. So this is definitely with relationships. You definitely want to make sure that you're, giving and receiving, being open to receive and being open to giving. I really feel like that's, if you, are honest with yourself, this will bring you more fulfillment. If there's a person that may be like trying to give to you, but you're not open to receive it, you know what I'm saying? Just state it, walk away. Vice versa, there's someone that you're giving to, but they're not open to receive, simply walk away. Let love guide you. I really feel like whatever you're trying to get clear on when it comes to a relationship, as long as a person is giving and receiving, it will keep that equal flow. You're going to have the best outcome. Let's just see. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, because we have the sacral chakra. Okay. And I feel like if you're a creative and you're watching this, there's something that you're passionate about and you definitely want to go ahead and pursue this. Okay. There's something that you're passionate about. It could be a person. It could be a career, something that you're really liking. I really feel like, it's something that you're wanting because you have dreams coming true. So I really feel like you're manifesting something amazing. All right. Something is definitely coming true to you, Gemini, in the month of July. Your sacral chakra. So any attention that you pay to your sacral chakra, that's our passion. That's our zest for life. That's where the divine lives. That's everything that feels good to you. That's your sexuality. That's all of that stuff. So I feel like any attention that you pay to your sacral chakra, be it meditation, affirmations, eating fruits and vegetables in the orange family, will definitely be beneficial to you. Okay. Now, with really overcoming this morality, having a flow of really doing what it is that you want to do, so you're not just existing, but also living. Okay. I want to give you any guidance on how to really pull through, on this lesson that you're going to be learning this month. Okay. Let's just see, Spirit, what guidance do you have for the beautiful Gemini? So we have transformation. So I'm just hearing an allowance of transformation too for you, Gemini. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So I really feel like you're aware of some things in your life that are just not fitting, that is, and it's time to, act on them. Also, I feel like you're aware of some things that you desire in your life and it's time to act on them. Okay. Also, you're being urged to really self-love. Okay. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. I really feel like there's some major lesson in self-love of how you see yourself that is playing out in the month of July. That's really going to help you with your relationship. Because I feel like for some of you, you're an amazing person, but at times you don't feel like it. And I feel like this is a roadblocks that you hit when it comes to relationships because you don't feel worthy. You don't feel like, you're a person that, this person will probably like, or, something hits left here. But it all starts within you, Gemini. Okay. You seeing you how you see yourself. And I feel like in the month of July, you're really coming, you're coming into your own. So let's just see what the divine wants to close with and go into the monthly spiritual guidance with. Let's just see. Okay. Yeah. Remember how I said, just let it flow? We have waterfall effortlessly. All right. Just allow things to flow. Go with the flow. When things happen, you deal with them when they happen. You don't run from them. You don't hide from them. You don't just let them stay there. You deal with it when it happens. Everything has the divine timing at play here. Just really going with the flow. Whatever happens, whatever you're approached with, dealing with it. That's really going to help you transition and transform your dreams into a reality and, a desired outcome that you want. Okay. All right, Gemini, so we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. All right, my Geminis, my babies, we are back here to do your July monthly spiritual guidance. All right, Gemini, I just had to light something really quick. Okay. All right. Let's clear this real quick. Okay, so now, Gemini, what I was saying, okay? I really feel like in the month of July, there are a lot of important decisions that you're making. You have to make a decision within your life to move forward, okay? Start a new beginning or stay like where you are. You have to make a decision. If you're going to move on from something or you're going to continue something, okay? But I really feel like there's not just a particular category for your life. I feel like there is a major decision that you have to make in love. We're going to get there. But also just overall in your life, you're faced with making decisions. And I feel like for some of you, you're torn as far as what direction you should go or, like really defining what is truly for you and what's truly not for you. Is this what you want to do? Is this not what you want to do? I feel like I said, there's a lot going on in the cosmos, and a lot of these decisions in all 12 zodiac signs that we're making are really going to dictate our life for the next couple of years. We're coming into 2020, the last 6 months, it's game time right now. So I really feel like there are some decisions that you're making, okay, Gemini, that you're really trying to get clear on. You're really trying to figure out, what it is that you want to do. For some of you, you're split. You're split about something. I feel like in the end, you're going to honor yourself, but it could be a little, depending on where you are in your journey, you could experience this in the beginning of July and even in the end of towards June. Or it could have been something that you've been really going through, but right now in the month of July, you're getting clear. You're making a decision that maybe you've put off, maybe that you weren't willing to look at. You're really making a decision, okay? That I feel like is really going to benefit you. That's really going to shape your life or, put you on the path of how your life is going to go for the next 2 to 3 years. All right, so here we go. The first thing that we're going to look at, Gemini, is going to be what's going to be crowning you guys in the month of July. These are going to be the things that you're going to be thinking about a lot. All right, that's really going to be at the forefront of your mind, or the things that Spirit is going to be downloading into your spirit, okay? So the first thing that we have is be true to you. You are really entering a phase in your life, especially in the month of July, where you no longer want to hide. You no longer want to live by other people's opinions, like I told you, and you're really coming into your own. You're really being true to you, and that could upset some people. Let's just put it how it is, Gemini, because you're not doing what they desire you to do. You're really honoring yourself. You're being true to you, doing the things that you want to do, going the places that you want to do, wearing what you want to wear, not doing what you don't want to do. But overall, it's really being downloaded into your spirit for you to really honor yourself, for you to really be true to you. No more camouflaging, no more hiding you, no more hiding your heart, no more, indulging in things that are not good for you. Okay, I really feel like you're overall being true to you this month. You're really honoring yourself. Your happiness is really being put at the forefront. And I know that feels foreign because we're taught that, self-sacrifice is the way. But in the month of July, you're really coming in. You're loving you. Someone is falling in love with themselves. Someone is literally falling in love with themselves. You're falling back in love with yourself. So, of course, these are going to bring up situations, people, places, and things. Okay, you're really loving yourself. So, cahoodles to you. So, the first other thing that we have is self-employment coupled with courage. Okay, there is some project, something that you're desiring as far as your own business, really taking off something in your own. And I really feel like in the month of July, you're really going to be indulging in that. You're going to be getting an opportunity with something that you're passionate with. I feel like you're going to could be collabing with a person, but it's going to take you some courage to really put yourself out there, Gemini, because despite how people may think that you guys is, somebody's really working on realizing that they are the bomb.com. They're really loving their self. And this is something new. This is something that may be taking you out of your element. Okay, whatever this project is, but I really feel like it's going to reap the benefits. Okay, it's really a good way to make money, and also to really show cast yourself, your gifts, and your abilities that can even turn into a self-employment thing right here, because that's on somebody's heart to like not clock in and really be able to make money from something that they desire. So keep that in mind. Also, what's crowning some of you guys in the month of July is new exercise program. This is probably why you guys are like really feeling yourself, really honoring yourself, really doing what you desire to do, for the simple fact that when you exercise, you're working on your solar plex. That's your confidence. That's how you show up for a situation. That's how you share your gifts and talents with the world. You're really like getting in shape, but not from a negative state, but just really just out of the love of yourself. Because the more that you connect with yourself, the more that you connect with your image, the more that you're able to open up and share yourself with the world. All right. And even in your partnerships and relationships, Gemini. Also, you're being guided to take the next step. It's time for you to get clear on some things, Gemini. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. When I say tell you, like, I don't take this the wrong way, but there's certain things that you've just been like putting off. You know what I'm saying? Like really leaving in a hangman position. I really feel like it's best if you honor it. It's best if you don't, just leave it there, because you don't want to. Either way, you're going to have to face it. I feel like right now you have an opportunity to take the next step now. All right. And it's going to be smooth sailing. But if you're going to have to take this step either way, but you don't want to have a tower moment for you to hit rock bottom to really, step out of something. Okay. Right now, but you're being guided to take the next step concerning you, your dreams, moving forward, letting something go, opening up, trying. You're definitely being guided to take the next step now. You have to choose a way. There's a path. You just can't sit at stagnation. That's going to bring a lot of things that you don't want to deal with. Okay. In the month of July. Also, we have welcoming the new. A lot of you are moving on from people, places, relationships, situations, jobships, things that you've just outgrown, things that you did out of really honoring somebody else and not honoring other people's views and opinions instead of honoring yourself. And I really feel like you're welcome this new way of being, this new place. For some of you, you just moved and it's all coming together, like, with your job, like your stability, like everything is coming together is what I'm seeing. For some of you, you're being guided to volunteer, step out of the box, just really volunteer your gifts. I really feel like that can bring you a lot of employment, open the doors for a lot of opportunities to come your way. Okay. So now we're about to hit love. But before we hit love, honey, I got to drink some water. All right, guys. We're going to go there. We're about to go there, Gemini. Okay. So in love, Gemini, some of you guys I'm getting an distinct storyline when it comes through crystal clear. I try to make it, for fit everybody, but only take it if it applies to you. But how these things work is whatever message that somebody needs to hear is what the message that the divine gives me. Okay. And somebody needs to hear this month to really make their decision. Okay. So we have here, Gemini, there is somebody, okay, that you are desiring to give another chance to, that you probably still reminisce on, probably still think about, what will happen, how can it happen, you're thinking about, like it says, giving your relationship a chance, working on your partnership. You're really thinking about working on your partnership. I feel like for some of you, you've went to friends, all right, or you are desiring to, go to somebody, to seek counsel and talk about the situation with. But I really feel like, ask for and accept support from others. Maybe you've even went and, sought support. Maybe you've, tried to let your friends, you told your friend about it, you talked about a friend and, they're urging you to, give this partnership a try, like to rekindle something, or or maybe you're even, for some of you, you're nervous about talking about this, like, but don't let it sit in your head. I feel like you don't have to receive from everybody, Gemini, but there should be a person that, you go to, that's not going to bullshit you, that's going to be like honest with you. Like, make sure it's someone of that nature. You get what I'm saying? Just so they don't have their own motives to it. But I feel like when you get somebody like that, you guys know somebody like that, just get a second opinion. I feel like with this relationship, okay, there's a lot of forgiving and learning going on here on both of you and this person's side. Now, I could be, because it's so matching, it's so similar. I can't even distinguish your energy from this person's energy. So if you know it's not you, Gemini, then it's this person. But then it could be you doing this. You get what I'm saying? Like, you decide which one is which. But it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I really feel like maybe you went to a friend's, you sought some help, and you're like, okay, you know what? We both played a part in here. It's a lot going on. I do want to rekindle this. Okay. You also have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you want to unkindle, but then you don't want to, insert yourself. I just feel like you're tied. You don't know, like, if you should, like, rekindle this thing, if you shouldn't rekindle this thing. Now, this is what I'm saying. I'm not biased. I truly believe, like, this relationship is not broken, like completely broken, where it's unfixable, or if you wanted to go there. But what I'm going to tell you, it is going to take a lot of work. I'm not even going to front you. I'm not going to lie to you. People's free wills and time is in here. There is a lot of codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life and this relationship. And honestly, you're being guided to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, like really being honest. And oh, wow. Remember when the beginning, when I said now, because I couldn't understand this, let your friends help you. Remember when I was telling you, like, make sure it's a good person? But remember earlier, I was saying that other people's morality, other people's views, maybe what I'm seeing now is that concerning this situation, you've sought help. You've sought other people, and other people are telling you, like, you guys can get through this. You guys can work. Maybe there's something that you're feeling like that ties you guys together. I am feeling a lot of fire energy. Okay. But be mindful, okay? Gemini, you can only take someone's advice, even down to Tori, your love muffin. You can only take my advice so far, but until you have to make a decision. I really feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes, whether you're set in your ways or they're set in their ways. But I feel like you're being guided to have a heart-to-heart, like discuss how you feel. But you're also being guided to calling your soulmate in. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you guys together. So I really feel like you're still being, even with all that and wanting to work it out, you're still being torn to go another way. So for me, what I'm seeing here, I feel like you have to make a decision here with the Two of Pentacles. And this is a physical decision. If you're going to stay tied to this person, or you're going to release them, because we also got the Devil card. There's a lot of, when it comes to this connection, there's just a lot of jumble in this. It's just a lot going on here. I feel like a lot of outside influences, a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that just needs a lot of healing. That's the only thing the Devil card means. It means things that you need healing on, but you're not choosing to look at. And guess what? We're not correcting our habits, when we're not looking at ourselves, things are just going to spiral out of control. So I really feel like you have to make a spiritual decision if you're going to physically. You got both decisions here, honey. Both decision here. Outside, internal. So there's a lot of decision making for you this month, especially when it comes to love. You have the 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel like this relationship is completely bad, but you're not satisfied entirely. Okay, I really feel like with the Empress here, this is you, okay? This, I feel like, Gemini, this is you, or you feel like there's better. And in that too, anytime we're in a relationship and we feel like, there's better. That's a form of settling too. Even though you have the Nine of Pentacles, like people might tell you, oh, you should be happy with what you have. But if you're not happy, if it's not fulfilling you, and you feel like you know your true soulmate is out there, you know that you're having a wish fulfillment after an ending. It's all about a new beginning, okay? Because something has happened in this past relationship. With the Seven of Swords, some sneakiness, something had happened, and you have the power to set yourself free, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing. You know, something just didn't sit right. It just didn't. And ultimately you have to make a decision to set yourself free. And I feel like it's really ushering you to walk away and start a new beginning with yourself, and knowing that, you know, your true soulmate is out there. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So let's see any information that will bring you more fulfillment this month. We have focus. Okay. It's very important that you focus on only what you want to manifest in your life, only what you want more of in your life. Okay. Because with the Moon card, there are a lot of unforeseen. With the Moon, it deals with uncertainty, indecision. I really feel like when you start to make decision, when you start to focus on what it is you need to be focusing on, Gemini, when you start to make these decisions, whatever is unseen, whatever you're confused about, whatever you know, you're going to get a lot more clarity. Your path is going to become defined. Okay. And anytime we get clarity, that gives us a peace of mind, that gives us direction. It brings all those good feelings inside of us. Also, we have acceptance here. Okay. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. There's a lot of grief and a lot of failure that you've been carrying on, you know, beating yourself up on, Gemini. And I feel like in the month of July, you're going to be letting go. You're going to be coming into acceptance and just understanding it is what it is really going to release this mountain and these bags of failure and grief that you've been holding on to, baby. Okay. So, what I want to do for you too, I want to see in finances, like what the divine has to say about finances. All right, Gemini, let's see what the divine has to say about your finances. Okay. Let's just see right here. I'm sorry. Really? So sorry, guys. Let's see. Spirit, what? Okay. Here we go. It says, have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So remember I told you when, you know, giving and receiving is really coming up for you. There have been some things that maybe you've been praying for, an opportunity that you've been praying for. It's going to come in different forms. So just be open to it. All right. Don't turn it down. Don't let your pride get in the way. Okay. Because whatever you're praying for, God is going to deliver that. And we also have visualize abundance in all forms. It says, God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Remember, all where you place your focus. Okay. It says, hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthy, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. So I really feel like scripting affirmations are really going to help you bring the desired income into your life. Okay, Gemini. So now what I want to do is I want to just look at the word that Spirit wants Gemini to keep at the forefront of their mind in the month of July. And we have abundance. And to me, realizing no matter what you are experiencing, Gemini, all things are working for your good. All things are here to benefit you. Okay. Everything. There are no losses, only lessons. All right, that help you and further grow you. All right, Gemini. So I hope that this has brought you some clarity and some understanding. It was such an honor to read for you, beautiful souls. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all those social media things. I am friendly. And also, okay, I just want to take the time to thank all of you beautiful souls for scheduling a session with me. If you were interested in booking a session with me, you can check the description box below. All of my information will be there, and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.